I think they're just fake entries. They're fake ledger entries.
Oh, you don't think they really
Oh no,
are?
no. They're writing. I think they're fake ledger entries, but they're being like, and the money's going someplace else.
Oh, so you don't think they really are doing DEI programs in Serbia?
No, it's just a ledger entry. It means it's meaningless. It's just to show something, and if they actually find the digital trail, it's going to somebody that's a Democrat.
The real story's only just begun.
But Mr. Trump, you're not a nice person. That's true.
We're not lawyers. We're just two guys talking. Hey, Joe, what's in your sights today?
We're stealing from ourselves.
Stealing. Them's fighting words, Joe.
Because you can't really defend this kind of stuff.
FEMA. Well, actually,
Right.
FEMA, they want to get rid of FEMA. I think FEMA, they want to just get rid of it.
FEMA, they're the ones that paid for the illegal migrants to stay in fancy hotels in New York, am I right?
That's the one?
That's FEMA, right?
I believe so. It was $59 million to New York City.
Right. For the illegal migrants?
Yeah.
To stay in New York and terrorize people?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Them.
That's
right.
a very
59.
good use of money.
Yes, and
Right.
I just found out this evening that they found more money that
Right.
was going towards. They gave them money to buy new automobiles.
The illegal migrants.
The illegal migrants money to buy brand new vehicles.
To terrorize people in,
to
right?
terrorize people in. Yeah, it was like I think it was like $75 million or $100 million or something like that. They used to make these people. So they gave them free cell phones, free automobiles, free housing.
Now, did Elon Musk and his young geniuses discover that through the through the Doge?
Yes, through Doge.
So I
correct.
wonder what Elizabeth Warren would think of this. You know,
Well,
you think she wants the illegal migrant?
Did you hear also that like Congress people, they get like $174,000 a year, but by the end of their term they're worth millions of dollars, their net worth. So
You mean through carefully chosen investments?
No.
Or is it through lobbyists?
No, it's
enriching
it's like how they're giving the money away to all these people.
So in other words, the Congress people's net worth jumps up profoundly?
Profoundly, yes. So I actually took a picture of this one woman. Maybe you know who she is. I'm trying to find her. Hang on, here she is.
Elizabeth Warren?
No, this woman.
I don't know her.
So
What's her name?
Jasmine Crockett.
Never heard of her.
Salary versus net worth. Congressional salary. Annual salary is approximately $174,000. Stock investments on these three.
What are they?
The Devon Energy Corporation, MGM Resorts International, and Moderna.
Moderna. Oh.
But they're saying valued between $1,001 to $15,000 on all of them. Real estate holdings, as reported by some sources, Dallas townhouse approximately worth $2 million, Austin loft approximately $1.5 million, lakefront cabin in Texas approximately $1.5 million.
Oh, I'd love a lakefront cabin.
Lakefront cabin in
Texas.
Galveston approximately $1.5 million.
Galveston.
These properties add up to an estimated total of about $5 million. Overall public estimates of her net worth from around $2 million to $9 million, with several sources suggesting a figure near $3 million. This is why she is protesting Doge investigations, because some of this money is going towards these people. And that is the reason why. Oh, yeah, that's the only reason why. That's why Elizabeth Warren is making a big fuss, because eventually we're going to find money that's streamlined to their bank accounts. And they're trying to put an end to it so they don't get caught. They're guilty. This is guilty. This is, if you make a big fuss about something that we're trying to cut the waste, they're stealing from they're stealing from us.
Well, don't forget, you're innocent until proven guilty.
No, they're guilty until proven innocent.
Even Elizabeth Warren is innocent until proven
guilty until proven innocent.
Not in America.
Yeah, well, in this instance, yes.
Even Elizabeth Warren is innocent until proven guilty.
I think they're guilty because they're making a big fuss about this.
In the building behind me Elon Musk is seizing power from the American people. Every military base anywhere in the world operates according to Elon. Elon Musk wants everyone in America to be at the mercy of Elon Musk. We are here to fight back.
And Democrats, every single one of them, if you look, every one of those Congress people, I'm sure they're worth more than what they make. I wish I could do that and just get free money. Imagine being, getting a salary of $50,000, but your net worth is 10.
I wonder how
But
many
get paid under the table.
how many of the Congress people are heavily invested in Moderna, because Moderna, I believe, has been consistently awarded a lot of government money.
Yeah, but it has a lot to do with this.
Yeah.
And now that USAID is gone,
Right.
and their thing. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the Wayback Machine.
Oh.
But whatever. But
So if you search for USAID now, will you get the website?
no,
So you
no,
need
you
the
don't.
Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
It goes to a blank page. It goes to this. Nothing.
So I also saw some news shows that said that USAID was funding sex change operations in Guatemala. Did I get that right?
Yes. And the Sesame Street and all this stuff that all in different countries and stuff like that. But
Because you can't really defend this kind of stuff. $45 million for diversity and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $3 million for girl-centered climate action in Brazil. $125 million to racialize public health. $288,000 for diverse birdwatcher groups. USAID, which is in the center of the storm right now, and rightfully so, spent $1.5 billion to, quote, advance diversity, equity, inclusion in Serbia's workplaces and business communities. $70,000 for the production of a DEI musical in Ireland. $2.5 billion for electric vehicles for Vietnam.
Nothing better than helping people.
$47,000 for a transgender opera in Columbia. Not Columbia, Missouri, or Columbia, South Carolina. The country of Colombia. $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. $2 million for sex changes and LGBT activism in Guatemala. $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. This is what they're mad about.
I think they're just fake entries. They're fake ledger entries.
Oh, you don't think they really
Oh no.
are?
No. They're writing. I think they're fake ledger entries, but they're being like, and the money's going someplace else.
Oh, so you don't think they really are doing DEI programs in Serbia?
No, it's just a
think
ledger entry. It means it's meaningless. It's just to show something, and if they actually find the digital trail, it's going to somebody that's a Democrat.
Oh, see, I really thought that they were actually doing like
It could.
DEI programs in like Serbia.
Well, because it would seem plausible based on the agenda at the time.
Right.
So if they looked at the ledger, they would say, "Oh yeah, that could be it," because it was all DEI crap at the time.
And maybe they really were trying to get a large transgender population in Guatemala. I don't know, but you're saying it's all bullshit.
I'm saying it's all 100% bullshit. That it's just a ledger entry that's meaningless, and the money going someplace else.
And you think it's going to these Congress people?
Oh, absolutely. How do you think they get so much wealth?
But if they can demonstrate that, isn't that criminal?
Well, that's the reason why they're making a big deal about it.
We are here to fight back.
That's why they're trying to stop Elon Musk and Doge from going any further. Because eventually they're going to find it and they're going to be accountable. And they're going to have to pay it back, or criminal, be arrested and go to jail. You're stealing from us. They are stealing from our money. I wish there was a checkbox on my W-2 where it says I only want to give 1% to the U.S. government, not 27% or 28% or 25%. I wish there was a way to say, you know what? I don't want to invest a lot of money in the U.S. government because you guys suck at money. You don't know how to manage it for shit. I want to give you less because you do. It happens to us when our credit goes to shit. We can't borrow anything. It should happen. It should happen to the U.S. government.
That would be amazing if when we paid our taxes, there were choices that we could fill out.
You know what? I only want to do the minimum is 2%. Say it's like I want to do the minimum, just like a 401k, and you're getting a match from your employer.
But I'm saying a step further. Let's say we have to pay our taxes, but we get choices as to where the money goes. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, that would be too long of a list because right now there's, according to Doge, there's hundreds and hundreds of different funded whatever made up bullshit essentially. So he wants to cut so many people's jobs. I mean, it is what it is, but the government, do you know the government has 280,000 employees?
So
280,000.
So this is interesting to me. And now I want to know.
No, hold that thought because.
So I really do want to know if there were real sex change operations performed in Guatemala or whether that money just enriched the pockets of certain Congress people.
Well, some of the ledger entries just a little off the wall ridiculous.
Like the sex changes in Guatemala?
Yeah.
It seems unlikely that they would actually do that.
And Sesame Street, they did, what is it, $27 million for a Sesame Street show
in Serbia? Was it Serbia?
Yeah, Serbia.
So then shouldn't we be able to see that
show
episodes?
Right.
If they did that, I want to see the Sesame.
Yeah, but they actually came up with some stuff that there's no proof of anything. Like in other words, if you're looking for like all the condoms that they sent $27 million worth of condoms to Guatemala, whatever it went to.
I think that was to Hamas.
Hamas, right? And they don't know where they went.
Right.
That's 50 million. It was actually 50 million, but that's a lot of condoms.
$50 million?
Worth of condoms.
$50 million in condoms.
In condoms.
How many pounds of
It's a lot of rubber. It's a lot of plastic, and they're trying to get rid of oil. Oil made all those condoms. It's plastic.
That contributes to climate change.
Yes, it does. I know.
Oh no! So USAID is contributing to climate change?
Well, now USAID is gone, so we can actually. It's actually. I love it. I was so cool to see the letters getting ripped off the building when I saw that.
Oh, they really did?
Oh, they did. Oh, yeah. I have a video of it. It was awesome. Yeah,
I'm really impressed with President Trump. I really am.
I think he's Doge, Elon Musk, they're like buddy, man. Have you seen him standing in the Oval Office hanging out with Trump and bullshit?
I saw a little picture of like Elon with his young child, and
we've also got to address the deficit. So we've got a $2 trillion deficit, and if we don't do something about this deficit, the country's going bankrupt. I mean, it's really astounding that the interest payments alone on the national debt exceed the Defense Department budget.
This is interesting. I just want to play this. Which one is it? This one here. This is Hannity.
That the media and the punditry class, not that, I think you've proven they have no power anymore because they threw everything they had at you and they didn't win. And that was, the New York Times, Washington Post, 3 networks, every late night comedy show, 2 cable channels. They threw everything, lawfare, weaponization.
Sure.
And now I see they want you two to start, they want a divorce. They want you two to start hating each other. And they try, President Elon Musk, for example. You do know that they're doing that to you.
Oh, I see it all the time. They tried it, then they stopped. That wasn't. They have many different things of hatred. Actually, Elon called me. He said, they're trying to drive us apart. I said, absolutely. They said, we have breaking news. Donald Trump has ceded control of the presidency to Elon Musk. President Musk will be attending a cabinet meeting tonight at 8 o'clock. And I say, it's just so obvious. They're so bad at it. I used to think they were good at it. They're actually bad at it, because if they were good at it, I'd never be president. Because I think nobody in history has ever gotten more bad publicity than me. I could do the greatest things. I get 98% bad publicity. I could do, outside of you and a few of your very good friends, it's like the craziest thing. But you know what I have learned, Elon? The people are smart. They get it.
Yeah, they do, actually.
They get it. They really see what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
they are trying to divide them.
Yeah, this is just a piece of the interview that's going to happen on Tuesday.
Right.
So if you wanted to watch it, yeah, this was just a piece of it. It's gonna. They already did the interview, but it's going on on air on this Tuesday.
I've consciously tried to avoid watching Fox since they got rid of Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, I know, but
I was a
Hannity is
big-
actually really good.
I am a big Tucker Carlson fan, and I was very upset with Fox when they got rid of Tucker.
Yeah.
And I still am.
But nonetheless, I mean,
I wish Tucker
think,
did that interview.
well, he's not on Fox. He would have to do it on X.
Yeah.
Well, which I'm sure it'll happen, but Hannity wanted them, and to get them
Right.
both, so they're like buddy. But now remember, they're both the most wealthiest people, and
Yeah.
I don't understand why everybody's upset about Elon Musk having access to all this stuff. They don't realize it. He runs SpaceX. He's got government clearance already. It's not like he's getting anything new.
And your doctor and your dentist has your social security number and you give it willingly.
Yes.
That should be illegal. The doctors and dentists shouldn't have your social security number, but they do, and you give it willingly. Let's stop giving doctors and dentists our socials.
Yeah, I think they're looking for credit rating. They're trying to see if you'll be able to pay your bill. If you know what I mean. It's like more.
It is all about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the money, and you also get, like, if you want to get an apartment, they check your credit.
Yeah, I know. So
it's like so stupid.
someone with a top security clearance can't have access to social security numbers, but the realtor down the street can?
Right. That's yeah, exactly.
Does that make any sense?
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
The realtor down the street can run a credit check on you with your social.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jordan, for coming back. I'm glad you're feeling better.
As always, my pleasure. And with that, we're just two guys talking.